Okay, everybody, I just want to take this opportunity to go over some things for our class. Okay, this is Art 211, Digital Prepress and Continuity. Okay, if you don't know what that actually means, it basically centers around graphic design meant for print and publications. Okay. Way back when this course was called, well, originally it was PageMaker, then it was Page Layout 1. Okay. And that's essentially what we do here. Okay. Now, if you haven't done so already, please take a moment to open up the syllabus, which is found online. Now, this is a Google Doc that you will need to, in order to access it more easily and not get special permission to open it up, you need to have logged in with your midmail account. Okay, like mine is bulrich@midmich.edu. So yours would be your first initial, probably followed by your last name. If there's someone else with a similar similar name, you might have a number beyond it or something like that. But if you are signed up for classes at Mid Michigan College, you have been issued a midmich.edu uh, email account. Okay, so if you have that, you can just go right in and open right up. Okay, all right, so let's go over this. Okay, this is the web online course. We're not meeting in person, we're not meeting on Zoom or anything like that. That's going to be all online. Um, let's see, 3 credit hours. Okay, faculty contact information. Okay, my name is Brad Ulrich. I am your professor for Art 211. I am the lead faculty of the art and design department. Lead faculty, that just basically means that, I don't want to say well, some places call it the chair of the department, some places call it the head of the department. Anyway, I'm the guy that has to do the schedule and hire people and all that junk too. Okay, yeah, lots of fun. Okay, so anyway, oh, and on that note, I'm the guy also if you need if you need help with like your schedule or if you need permission to take a course or something like that, I'm usually the guy you go to. Okay. Let's see. Well, as I just mentioned a moment ago, my email address is bulrich@midmich.edu. Okay. That is the best way to get a hold of me. Like most graphic designers and illustrators out there, I'm on my computer a lot and I get up pretty early. So your best bet is to email me. I'm only on campus 2 days a week, so if you use my office phone, I'm not going to get it as quickly as I would an email. Okay. Speaking of, my office phone is the number is 989-773-6622, extension 251. Okay. If I'm not there, you just leave a message, and like I said, I'm only going to be there a couple of days a week this semester because of the COVID-19 precautions and protocols that are in place. All right, my office is LB 312. Okay, that's a liberal arts and business building. 312 is right next door to the big art lab. If you've taken any art classes at Mid, you probably know where that is. Okay, now my office hours starting this semester. Actually, today I kind of missed it because I need to set it up yet. My office hours are Monday through Thursday, 1 to 2. Okay, but that's going to be through Zoom only. The administration has basically put a stop to in-person, in-office hours. And this is again because of COVID-19 and social distancing. We're trying to cut down as much transmission as possible. Okay, Friday by appointment only. If you need to set up a Zoom meeting with me, that's fine. If you want to try and set up some sort of in-person thing, well, we can talk about it. Again, that's a situation too where the administration has said if you have to meet with a student face to face, if there's no other way to go around it, then you need to schedule it for a building that, excuse me, a room that is big enough to maintain social distancing and not in your office. Okay. Now, back to the syllabus here, required materials. There is a textbook for the class that's Adobe InDesign Classroom in a Book. Okay. And you can see on the thing here, there's the ISBN numbers. The book is available both online and at the Mid bookstore. Okay, they should have copies there. Okay, you're going to need this book too because there are weekly lessons and that you have to do and a quiz, a weekly quiz. All right. Also, since yeah, as I just said, InDesign Classroom in a Book is our textbook, you need to have access to Adobe InDesign software. There's simply no way around that. We're going to be using it almost exclusively, and also with with a little bit of Photoshop probably in there too. Okay, so you need access to the Adobe Creative Cloud, generally speaking. Now you can set up a student discount subscription. Adobe offers that. I'm not sure what the current rate is, but it was like $25 a month, something like that. Um, except for during the whole COVID thing last fall, that got suspended. I'm not sure if that whole free thing expired or not. You might want to look into that. But also the software is available in the graphic design lab at Mid, which is room 320. Okay. Oh, also, if you're in the Harrison area, the Harrison campus, room 165, I believe still has the computers in it. Been a lot of changes up there with the construction that just recently ended, and I think that's where the computers are, but I can't be sure. Okay, a lot of things got moved, and things are a little sketchy up there still. Don't tell anybody I said that. Okay, going back to this, there are course proficiencies and outcomes. You can read over those yourself. It basically says what we're going to try and accomplish in this class. You'll see that there is a sorry, I just saw a typo. There's a little bit on course grading, and what you're going to see there is under assignments, a number of points. Okay. Now you'll see the review questions of the week. That's the weekly quiz on the readings. Those are 5 points apiece, but boy, they add up. So make sure that you get those done every week. The deadline for everything this semester, instead of being every Friday like it was in previous semesters, the academic week used to be from Saturday morning till Friday night. This year, it changed. Now it is Monday morning through Sunday at midnight. Okay, so like the review questions of the week, which are it'll be like chapter 1 quiz, chapter 2 quiz, that kind of thing on the Moodle modules. The weekly deadline for those is Sunday at 11:59. I don't actually say midnight because then it'll be the next day and people get confused. So Sunday night at 11:59, if it's the forum or something like that, the weekly discussion forum, then you have to participate in that by 11:55. And that's another thing that's on here too. The weekly discussion forum, each one of those are worth 25 points. So, sometimes it's just a matter of if you have questions or if you want to comment or anything like that, you know, but a lot of the time, the weekly forum is for posting your work so far. So, you want to take advantage of this when we're working on these projects, and there's going to be four longer projects: magazine ad, magazine article, logo slash menu, and a brochure. Each one of these projects are going to take between, some are a couple of weeks, some are more like a month. Okay. But in the meantime, what you do is you post your progress so I can take a look at it and advise you on what you need to do to improve it before you turn it in for a final grade. Okay, so you want to make sure that you participate in that. Besides, there are attached participation points. Okay, now going on to other policies. Oh, this doesn't apply to this class necessarily, but it's worth mentioning if you are going to go on campus. Okay, face coverings. Okay, masks, primarily, and gaiters that work as well, but all that. Those are required this semester. They are absolutely required. And if you have forgotten your face mask or you just didn't bring one, they will give you one. Okay. Yeah, the security office is going to be really cracking down on this. You got to have a mask or, out you go. That's just how it is. Now, if you have a condition that doesn't um, allow you to wear a mask, what you need to do is contact the Student Accommodation Services. Okay, that's and it's right here at accommodations@midmich.edu. Okay, you can contact them and they can set you up with a slip. They'll let you get out of that. Okay, but they are going to be asking for like doctors note and that kind of stuff. They're taking this very seriously, and it's just it's just easier to just wear the mask. Just wear it. Okay, let's see. Attendance. Now, as I said earlier, the weekly discussion forums are worth 25 points. Okay, and on top of that, I can also check the last time that you were, on the class Moodle site through well, there's a little spot over here where it says participants. I can click on that and it tells me the last time you were on and how long and stuff like that. So, every semester people try and tell me, oh yeah, I was on, I was checking stuff out, and I was like, I can take a look and say, no, no, you weren't. You know, or if people have been on, yeah, then I take attendance accordingly, and I do take attendance every week. Okay, now next on here is a bunch of verbal stuff about the ADA stuff and the Clery Act and FERPA. You can read that on your own. It's all a bunch of legalese in regards to rights to your education records and reporting crimes and stuff like that. I don't bore you with that kind of stuff. It's got to be in every syllabus for every class, so I'm sure you've heard it all before. After that, we have a tentative course outline, and this is just kind of a I'm going to try and stick to it, adhere to it as much as possible, but sometimes things come up and we have to adjust the schedule. I'm sure a lot of you, if you were going to mid last semester, that happened to just about everybody. The whole COVID thing hit, and everybody had to basically toss their schedule for a couple of weeks while we tried to get things in order. Okay, so in this, it's just a breakdown of what we're going to be doing week to week, and all this stuff is going to be you'll have access to it in the Moodle class modules for the week. Now, these modules are only going to be open for 1 week at a time. Okay, so you're not going to have access to week 2 or week 3 during week 1. Now, they have advised us faculty members that we are supposed to, after a week passes, make that module unavailable. I have gotten some complaints from students about that in the past. So I tend to leave it up so students can access some of the resources and things like that that I have on the weekly modules. So they'll just start, piling up on the class Moodle page. So don't be alarmed by that. Okay, let's see. Going through this, you'll see that, yeah, there's a weekly reading assignments, and of course the quizzes based on that. There are, like I said, a number of different projects that are longer projects. And there's also, at the end of the semester, a cumulative quiz. And that is a quiz that is made up of questions from the weekly quizzes. It just sort of randomly selects a bunch of questions, and but it's all open book because it's all online. Okay, so you can always have your textbook right there open, and you can also take the quiz as many times as you want, and it'll only record for final grade the highest score. So I think that's fair. Okay, I think that covers just about everything as far as the official stuff is concerned. I'm going to be creating another video in a minute here where, sort of the introduce yourself things where I'll talk a little bit more about who I am and what I do. Okay. But that covers the technical stuff, the required stuff. Okay. Talk to you guys later.